most managers and cashiers, they're not really paying attention to these manuals and rules. So they make up their own rules. They would say, your limit is only $300, which is not
Oh,
true.
300. Even though the card goes up to 500, they're going to tell you it's lower. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. War on happiness, right? Oh, no. You came all the way to the store and we just can't sell you the $500 gift card, even though it goes up to 500.
Yeah, I don't try to argue with them, but I say, hey, I'm just going to finish the transaction in front of you, and I just be nice about it. I still buy $2,000 again, one penny less than 2,000, and I swipe my credit card in front of them. There's nothing wrong I'm doing, and when they see, oh, I didn't know that machine actually can let you buy it.
Oh, it worked. What a surprise.
Yeah. So yeah, just be nice about it. There's no need to argue. If cashier is really telling you that you cannot buy it, you have to go to customer service, go to customer service as you are starting out. Once you get some experience, you will figure out ways to scale it.
To these problems with the fraud alerts, transactions declining on the larger transaction, is it possible to tell the cashier something like, hey, I'm buying this $500 gift card. Is it possible to put $250.33 on one card and the rest on the other? Can they split tender?
They can split tenders. I personally try to avoid that because, again, I try to keep my transition as smooth as possible. The cashiers are more nervous than you are because they don't know what's going on. They don't know the limits. You know what you're doing and you are not doing anything wrong. So I think just to keep my experience more pleasant, I try not to split tender, but you certainly can do that. There's a way in every single Kroger machine to allow that. Prepare for that. As you start out your journey to buy gift cards, your credit cards need some time to learn. They're learning from the pattern you're buying. The very first time, if you buy a $2,000 gift card and you have never bought that kind of amount on the credit card before, the credit card may give you a warning, like a fraud alert. Hey, are you the one trying to buy a $2,000 gift card? Sometimes they give you the alert, which is nice. You can just say yes and no. Sometimes they say, hey, call us. So, yeah, don't be scared. Just call the company and say, yeah, it's me. I'm just making a large purchase at a Kroger store in this state. And they say, okay, we just wanted to make sure it was you. Other trips actually that I learned, and I'll just share with the community here as well. If you're traveling, keep your bank application open. If you are using a Citibank credit card, keep your Citibank mobile app open. What it does, actually, it gives some additional information to Citibank that, hey, it's you. Based upon your geolocation, you are the one in the Kroger store right now making a purchase.
Oh.
There are less likelihood that your card will decline. Okay? There is no guarantees, but those are the things you can do.
That'd be a cool future that if you have a mobile app open, that the credit card only works if you're within certain proximity of the phone.
Yeah, especially.
That'd be cool. Second, you mean I'm not buying $2,000 worth of chicken noodle soup? No, it's okay. We're running this soup kitchen. We need some soup.
That is correct. That is.
We gotta
And
bring the chicken noodle soup to Poland. We're going on a big trip. We're shipping it over.